Hello? Yeah. Testing, testing, 1, 2. How's it? Sure, you can't hear me? Sure, yeah. It must be the upgrade. It definitely must be the upgrade. God did it, ladies and gentlemen. So I would like to publicly thank God for everything that He has done for me privately, because why? My God never fails me. So let's do the unboxing and we're gonna get right back into the video so I can tell you my damn testimony. I was not supposed to say damn, but I think you get what I was trying to say. And that's on what? That's on Pearl, baby. Sanbonani Dumalang, warm welcome to my YouTube channel. I go by the name of Lavria. If you're new, welcome to the family, baby. If you are a returning subscriber, what I do, CHOMII, you know the vibes, you know what time it is. Today, as you guys can tell, I have so much energy. I have been off the grid for a while now, but I come bearing good news, Kesana. This might not be, you know, meaningful to other people, but for me it means a lot. So like I said again, I would like to thank God publicly for everything He has done for me privately. For those who don't know me, I have been rocking an iPhone 8 Plus for probably 5 years now. I got this, I think, when I was 21, somewhere there. Bought it cash because one thing about me, I'm a work hard baby. If it means I gotta save my coins, take 2 jobs, or do something to make sure that I get what I need, I'm gonna do it. But more than anything, God was able to provide. And by the way, those who don't know, this little baby's name is Grace, and this girl has brought me opportunities, has been able to take my platform to the next level. You know, just literally the girl is in her bag. But unfortunately, Kesana, I think it was round about September, if I'm not mistaken, I literally said, okay, you know what, I'm gonna get more storage in terms of my phone, because anybody who has an iPhone, they know that, damn, when it comes to space, we never gonna conquer. It doesn't matter how many gigabytes, Kesana, that you decide to buy, but you are going to eventually have to pay up for space. So I'm like, I'm gonna, you know, sort of my iCloud, I'm gonna get a new screen protector, get a new cover, and just make sure that I get back into the love of content creation. And then guess what? 4:10 in Luyawa, down to the bottom of the hill, top of the bottom, my phone just decides to start acting up, guys. Grace was just like, you know, girl, I've had it, it's enough. So what I had to do for the past 3 months was literally buy airtime to get data. In other words, my Wi-Fi was not working, my AirDrop was not working, my Bluetooth was not working. On top of that, I'm using Telkom. Kesana, you can imagine. Yo! Like, I'm not okay. And it's just been like a really difficult journey. On top of that, I'm trying to create more content. You know, I'm trying to be back on YouTube and like go in full force. Shout out to everybody who's been subscribing. I appreciate it. Relax, Rhea. Just breathe. Like, it's okay. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for showing me love. I never take such things for granted. And then your girl decided to get an upgrade. Mind you, I did the unboxing yesterday actually because I couldn't wait. And on top of that, I didn't have time to do these things other days because we have other things to get done on other days. Does that make sense? So I got myself an iPhone 14 Plus, literally upgraded from an 8 Plus to a 14 Plus. For me personally speaking, I don't go for phones that everybody, you know, has, or should I say the one that is literally, you know, I go for the phone that I like. And that's what I'm trying to say. I go for what I like. If I see the design, for example, the iPhone 8 Plus, I prefer the 2 dots than literally getting the 3. It looks like a stove. I don't like it. Not trying to throw shade to anybody who has the 3 stove legged, you know, it's just not for me. Same thing when I got the iPhone. I like the fact that the design was looking cute, simple, to the point. This one is rose gold, this one is starlight, so I really love it. And this is my wallpaper, by the way, shot by Malwandla. So I don't know what you're doing if you don't have Malwandla as your wallpaper, or you haven't shot with Malwandla. Does that make sense? But nonetheless, I'm just super grateful, guys. And to be quite honest with you, how this whole thing even came about for me was such a shocker, but at the same time, I trusted God. I had to learn the importance of surrendering, because I realized that you can't have 2 masters sitting on the same throne. It's either you are going to sit there and let God stand on the side, or you're going to have to remove yourself and let God be God. So for me, this year and the past few years have just been trials and tribulations. I've been over everything. I've been trying. We go 10 steps, go 10 steps back, you know, but more than anything, through it all, I moved in faith, and I just had to like trust the process and just say, you know what, God, it's in your hands. You know how you're going to get this thing for me. Because even me, Sana, I didn't know how I'm going to get it, but I just knew that at some point I would need an upgrade, and he pulled through for me. So little background story about how that happened is that like I said, this year if you feel like just no hurry, you understand, that's how I felt majority of the year. So I decided that I'm going to start doing letters to God. What I mean by that is that I had a journal, and I would write letters to God in moments where I felt like I didn't have the strength to pray or to open my mouth, you know. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna tell God, God, this is how I feel, this is what I stand. And more than anything, to be very specific by literally telling him what I need and how much it costs, and trusting him to make a way for me. I know a lot of people like to speak about manifestation and, you know, writing things 365 times 11 and hey, you know, with me, I feel like if it does not involve God at the center of it all, it's just not worth it. Guys, literally as I was trying to talk, can you imagine my camera just decided to stop recording? It just shows the enemy is jealous. We are on the top. Yes. Anyway, I was saying that you literally can be the type of person to say that this is what you desire, and God really does want you to get the desires of your heart, but it has to be a part of his will. Because you can literally say you want a Ferrari, you're gonna get the damn Ferrari, fantastic. 6 months you crash the Ferrari, your funds, everything, Sana, all over the place. Whereas God wanted to buy you a Bentley, bro, a Bentley that I know, or that you would know will last you for a long time, which is a great investment, and it's literally by far better than all the other cars. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So moral of the story is, guys, please do things with God. You know, do things with God, put him at the center of your life, surrender your plans, and ask him to guide you in your journey in terms of how you can move forward. So for me, I had written everything down, and literally after writing things down, I think the next day I got a DM from a specific brand saying that they'd like to work with me. In my head, I'm just like, this is crazy business, because I wanted to venture into a different industry, and it turned out to be a fragrance industry. And when I went to Edgar's with my mom not so long ago, actually, we were there and she was like testing out fragrances, and I remember I saw this specific brand. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna come back and buy this for myself. You know, God is gonna provide that for me. And can I tell you, babe, they sent me an email and they're like, we would like to work with you. Now I was just like, okay, bet, I'm game for this. Business hasn't been really going that great, but nonetheless, I'm gonna trust that I'm gonna make the most of it, and whatever funds I get from it, I'm going to create great content and I'm going to invest back into the business. Tell me why, when they had set a budget, they literally said to me, Riabetswe, this is our budget. And can I tell you, that was the exact same amount I had written down, if not even more, in my letter to God. I literally said, God, if you can provide this. I remember, oh guys, Sana, I was in the shower even. I don't even think I'm telling the story correctly, but I had written it down. I took a shower and I told God, I want to see this amount of money in my account. Mind you, as I'm trusting God, I can't put a time into him, because he can literally show up tomorrow, in 30 seconds, in 6 months, but at the end of the day, there will definitely be a turnaround. And the Bible says, when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. So I had to just trust that he gonna do what he said he gonna do, you know. So like, your girl's out here taking a shower and I'm just like, God, I want to see this amount of money because I want to do certain things. Tell me why when I come out of the shower, guys, I get an email. They say, hi Ria, this is our set budget. Immediately I wept and I cried and I said, this can only be God. For those who follow me on social media, you guys would know that this is literally the brand that I'm talking about, and the brand is DKNY baby, in other words, be delicious. So they sent me this package and they sent me a fragrance. You know, I did a campaign for them. They also sent me more fragrances, guys. There's actually more, hey. And I even also like attended a, what you call this thing, a PR event type of situation, and I met amazing people there. Shout out to everybody that I met and all the amazing creators that I got to connect with. And ever since then, it made me, or should I say, just reminded me that my faith needs to come from God, because he will make a way out of no way. He was able to turn my financial situation around. He was able to provide me with this new iPhone 14 Plus. So in other words, I'm able to take content, I'm able to create more memories, I'm just able to do a lot more. And also I have a MacBook, so technically I can't complain. He has provided for me. And my mom always tells me as well, sometimes we want things to happen a certain way, and she always says that sometimes God will use, it's actually there in the Bible, it says God will use the foolish things to confirm the wise. Confirm. I get Zibi, you went to school, I don't know which one, I'll just have to backtrack a little because it's not make sure, but I think you get what I'm trying to say, that God can use anything, God can use anything, God can use anyone, God can, listen. All I'm saying is that, guys, God is so good. And me personally speaking, I'm just going to continuously keep growing with him. And I know what's crazy is that a lot of people in this industry, or should I say the digital influencer space, are all now leaning towards God. And I remember Oli even said it, just like, if that is the case and everybody's using it as a trend, then it's a good trend. But nonetheless, I would literally say, please guys, just build a personal relationship with God. Let him in, surrender your ways, and let God be God, and he will do amazing things. I'm pretty sure I'm still going to share many testimonies, because my work with God is amazing. I'm not perfect, because I know that there are some Christians out there going to come for me and tell me, girl, you didn't do this, you didn't say blah, blah, blah. I am walking with God, okay? And he is directing me, and slowly but surely he is transforming me into the person he has called me to be. But this is just a quick shout out to just say, guys, God is good, he's amazing, he's full of love. And may this inspire someone to probably write letters to God. May this inspire someone to restore their faith. May this inspire someone to just trust in the process, regardless of the duration of how long you're going to have to wait, regardless of the circumstances that you're currently facing. Please understand that you are not alone. And if anyway you need me, just send your prayer request in the comment section below, because I got you, okay? And that's on per. Please don't mind the lighting if it keeps changing. There's nothing I can do about it. But that's all I wanted to say. Nonetheless, me and my beautiful phone, we are about to step out now and keep it moving, come back, create content. I'm happy to be back, and I hope you guys are excited to have me back, because moving forward, I want to give you the best. Again, like I said, you guys have just been so amazing. You've been subscribing, you've been commenting, you've been engaging with my content. Even if I'm not online, I have to do right by you, Kesana. But from me to you, see, I can't even talk now. From me to you, nothing but love. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna see you in my next video, and we're gonna make amazing memories. We're gonna laugh together, we're gonna grow together, we're gonna just be the best versions of ourselves, because that is the only thing I want. Everything is working in my favor, and if it doesn't, that's because God has something better. Keep that in mind the next time when the devil tries to tell you otherwise. Wena kesana, wena tulufelo dimakato mbali Lisa. I'm calling people I know, people I don't know.